Hello and welcome to the Bazaar. I'm rather incoherent, and the game's having a bit of a rocky launch, which is entirely to be expected. After getting into the game, I started a normal run. I didn't see a tutorial button, but the normal run had a bunch of tutorial pop-ups. I was probably playing the tutorial. I got about this far, I was very happy with my build, I was winning very hard. I was like, you expect that if it's the tutorial. And then something happened, an update got pushed, I got disconnected. And it looks like we're gonna be starting our first run. I was planning on finishing the tutorial run and then doing another one, but we'll just start now. I've gotten a basic grasp of the game with the first 3 days. And you might be like, what are you talking about? Click resume, just finish your run, right? No. Because unfortunately, when I click resume, I don't actually resume, it's a new run. Something's very wrong right now. It might be a unique consequence of getting booted out where they're fixing the servers. Not really sure. Regardless, we're starting our first real run, our first blind run. Now that I have like the tutorial understanding. Life Preserver is a shield thing, this is a ludicrous amount of health to gain the first time you die each fight. That seems kind of overpowered. It does cost 2 weapon slots, and it's gonna fall off later, I presume, once people have scaling damage, but this feels like I automatically win every fight I'm in at the start, which is kind of wild. Shoe Blade's just a weapon, it's fine, and Fishing Rod. I'm not sure that this is worth it at the level it is. I can imagine this getting pretty broken in conjunction with other stuff. I don't know if I can win a fight with just Life Preserver, but I'm going to try because it feels like the best individual item here. As for my skills, I don't have any burn items, but I could later. Crit chance on my leftmost, and rightmost poison item has +6. So only one of these will be universally useful. That assumes that I'm not just playing hard control Vanessa, but I guess we're going with the left eye. We have a terrible health gain, sell skills, and sell small and large items. We kind of want some small weapons. Large items isn't very helpful right now, but I mean, I don't think we're doing anything useful unless we find a small weapon, so I think we go to the shop. Revolver's got 6 ammo, 5 damage on 4-second load, or 4-second cast? What's the term for this? 4-second use, I think, is accurate. Shield 5 for each aquatic item you have, which is currently... Okay. The silencer is cool, but I think I'm just, like, locked into control Vanessa. I'm gonna take the shell, guaranteed, because I've got synergy for it. This still has crit chance 15. Does that just show up because it technically has it? Or does that mean you can crit on shield? Not sure. I have one more item slot. It's gonna be the revolver. The only question is, do I want to preemptively buy silencer just to put on the revolver later? Or on anything, really, because you can silence a sword, apparently. I lose 1 gold if it's not helpful. I think it's right just to put this in the box.
Happy to exploit you.
And let's get out of here.
I mean, help you.
Now, normally the way I was seeing it was that all the fights were, like, getting harder as I went left to right. These all look roughly equivalent. I know you get stuff from what you fight. I don't think a bee would be much other than poison, a viper would be poison, and fanged eaglet would be generically fighty stuff, I would guess. It sounds like a beast. I don't think I'm going for poison. I think this is what I'm doing. I think I'm control Vanessa, so let's go to fanged eaglet. Hey, that is the experience I've been having. Perfect. Maybe if we click resume, I'll go back to my other game and I can stop this recording. Wait, we're fighting fanged eaglet. It went through. It's just servers are struggling. We're here. Now, I'm pretty sure I just beat fanged eaglet automatically. This guy's a complete chump. I imagine most day 1 fights are like that, but the idea of him killing me is comical. Like, the gun's gonna run out of bullets. The gun's not gonna do anything, but the sandstorm will eventually get here, and I'll cut to that. I suppose I should briefly explain the mechanics for people who are completely lost, shouldn't I, since this is our first run. You can see everything charging up. The use 6 seconds is how long that takes. We'll get to this in a second when it triggers. And this is shielding me for 30, for 10. This has the 600 heal when you die. And as this gets to the middle, the reason my strategy of only heal myself can work. Okay, so the tutorial triggers the first time you experience something, no matter what run it is, it seems like. The sandstorm arrives. You can see we both start taking constant, steadily incrementing higher damage, which is why my entire strategy of just defend myself has any chance of being a viable strategy. The gun's just here in case I can transition to weapons later. Seems objectively worse than the Fang. We have medium and large items where our board is full, crit skills, and get an item. Well, I don't have much money, and I don't think either of these are really what I'm looking for, so I think getting something for free is my best option here. All right, we upgrade the gun. Because we get the second one, and that is literally 3 times as good. I mean, once you synergize with it, it won't be 3 times as good, but for now. Gain max health, sell items, gain 1 income. I'm going to level up soon, hopefully. No, I still hit the next fight before I level up unless I get an EXP event. So new items don't really matter to me. I think 1 income's probably worth less than the max health. I don't know how much this gives though.
Good food feeds body and soul.
I choose between 5% max health and 5 regen. 5% max health and your heal items gain 20 heal, which isn't really useful. And 5% max health and shield items gain 10 shield. Oh yeah, we take the shield for sure. That's pretty solid. All right, Pygmalion, let's see who the real control deck is.
We're out to
Of the 2 characters, I wasn't really expecting this recording to keep going because of the server problems. Vanessa's largely focused on damage dealing of all sorts. This deck is very outside the norm. And Pygmalion is, I like how he's feeling boring while I'm explaining the game. It's supposed to be the control deck. He has a multicast flail and is very much the aggressor here. But once again, I'm looking at shield 60 versus 45 damage on a similar timer, combined with a 600 health heal, and this man is just dead to the sandstorm. There is no chance of losing here. I will say, wait, why does the gun still have 5 bullets? Is it that slow? When you crit fully reload this, holy shit, I should read text, shouldn't I? Oh, the gun's a lot better than I gave it credit for with 35% crit chance. Thanks, left eye. This should probably be on the left, shouldn't it? Oh, it appears to be affecting the gun now that it doesn't have valid targets. Okay.
Lamb legs make
I'm gonna look at that in a second.
you move in straight lines.
On to day 2. Okay, so the gun's getting my crit chance from that. So previously it was going on the left item, even if the left item couldn't crit. And we confirmed that shield and heal don't crit. And now it doesn't really matter what this is because it's getting... Look, we're experiencing technical difficulties. This is to be expected. I'm glad I'm not streaming. Anyway, we're gonna put this on the left, even though it doesn't really matter for now, just in case I end up forgetting about it later. Small non-weapon item, aid the convoys, which is gonna be very random and sells items. I have 10. Upgrading any of this seems very good. My board's about to increase in size when I level up, so I'm gonna go to the item salesman.
Let's chat.
Crow's Nest. Your weapons have plus 25% crit chance. If you have exactly 1 weapon, that weapon has life steal. Huh. That's interesting. It's huge though. The fishing rod's pretty cool. If I buy it for 4, it will definitely pay for itself over the course of the game. So I could take fishing rod, crow's nest with the intent of dropping seashell and what, massively increasing the crit chance and lifesteal of the revolver. That doesn't sound terrible. I definitely want this fishing rod because I'm a greedy idiot and it is my playstyle.
Sad to say goodbye.
I can't help myself. I've got to buy the crow's nest. I've only got like 1 weapon. I'm a stupid control build looking to transition to something else. Let's see how it goes. Now that we've leveled up, we can either get an aquatic item cooldown reduction, which is pretty minor. 2 loot items. If you have a friend, get an additional 2 items. I don't think this guy's a friend. No, there's no friends in him. There's a friend considering getting in him, but not right now. Don't have any friends over here. Or just get an aquatic item. I was really hoping for experience. By the way, the reason I care about experience, you can see I'm leveling up right here. You consistently level up at this point if you're getting the minimal experience on days. So if I can get 2 experience, I level up 2 pips earlier, and that means I level up right before the fight instead of right after, and I get my board space to fight other players. Very helpful. That's one of the few things I know about this going in. I don't think these things are very valuable in general. An aquatic item could be an upgrade to many of my things though. Yes, boat parts are aquatic. So this has a good chance of upgrading something. I'll take an aquatic item. Unfortunately, we just have fish. I'll take the fish. Is 1 additional XP enough to level me up on time? I don't know. I don't have any money, so going to a store is very clearly wrong, so I take the experience. I think I can beat anything. Is it still looking the same way? 3-2-1 level 2, 4-2-1 level 3, 5-3-1 level 4. Yeah, it's still looking like the further right it is, the harder and the more rewards. Now, I don't think I'm feeling some of this. I think that's the play. 60% crit chance, lifesteal. And then I have like the massive... I don't know if this is good. I feel sketchy about having 3 item slots taken up by Crow's Nest and what should be a defensive turtley build. Like, I'm probably better off just relying wholly on Life Preserver and running Seashell, but let's see how this goes. I believe I can take Rogue Scrapper. I think Life Preserver early might be busted. He has a 60 heal, barbed wire, which is going to be scaling up from his granola bars. No, he only gets 2 uses of granola bar, thankfully. The big thing is Junkyard Club, but again, none of this looks like it's too threatening to me. He's really just hitting me with the club at this point, and I think that means I win. Like, the revolver's not doing a ton. It's completely getting out healed. However, when it comes to the sandstorm, I'm gonna win because of Life Preserver. Oh, I don't know that Life Preserver can heal me for health I don't have. It can't. I know this, you can't overheal. So Life Preserver is actually not giving me as much safety room as I thought, but I should still be fine. I think. The revolver's definitely a lot better when I actually have health to lifesteal. That was very close because it can't overheal. We did get through though.
Waste of
Oh, we got his granola bar. When you sell a tool, this gains max 1 ammo. Neat. I think I fished something up and forgot to look at it. No, I got this after the day started. The granola bar is made of nuts and bolts. It's adorable. Gonna be honest, even though this only has 2 ammo, I'm looking at this and looking at Seashell. I'm like, man, I feel like I'm going about this the wrong way. Like, if I can't deal the damage to win, right? I can do something like this and just haste my shielding. And my inventory's full. I'm never using piranhas or fangs. I'm gonna sell these just to get them out of the inventory. I'm tempted to think there's some cool combo I can do with like silencer, crow's nest, and just one big weapon. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep the gun, but the gun's definitely not good enough to justify not playing the tank stuff I'm currently looking at. Sells medium and large, get some chocolate bars, gain 3 gold. Chocolate bars are health. Health is more overheal. Sure. I think I'm gonna buy the good chocolate bars, or at least the best ones I can. Oh no! Wait, I had 5 inventory spots, we're fine. I thought I had just wasted effort because I didn't have room for them, but we're good. So an additional 100 health will make this a lot safer, I think. Get a weapon, find an abandoned chest, sells aquatic items. I'm very aquatic right now. I'm also very broke, so that's not happening. Get a weapon and find an abandoned chest. Those are my options, taking a weapon. Throwing knives with ammo. Well, I don't have a reason to sell it immediately, but I'm pretty sure that's getting sold. Do I have a friend? Still no. I'm leveling up right before the fight. I got the experience boost I needed to do this. I'll have taken the harder fight in the 1 experience, so I don't need that. I can take Arms Locker for a weapon and try to transition out, or Citrus and Coconut to try to stick with what I'm currently doing for the next fight. I've got room on my board now, because I've leveled up. Which means I'm gonna wanna do something like get that on board, get this out, get this in, get that in. And that looks a lot better than it was with just the 2 less items I had previously. I really feel like the Life Preserver is a weird early game thing I'm trying to transition out of. I think I'm looking for a weapon. Sniper rifle has... Huh. Why does this not have ammo? Okay. 1 second, Pygmalion. Why don't you have ammo? 300 damage of lifesteal, you say? Yeah, I think this is the play. I think this is what we're going for. Feel like I get fucked a little bit hard by freeze, but this is the strat. This is what we got. 40% crit chance, 300 damage, and lifesteal with a sniper rifle from the crow's nest. It's a thing of beauty. We also have some lifeguard stuff going on in the back to keep us alive. Let's see how it goes.
My fight isn't with you.
All right, once again, Pygmalion's supposed to be the control build, but I'm doing the weirdest thing in Vanessa with the opening items I saw because I thought Life Preserver was my best bet. Bushel is heal 10. When you heal, shield 50. That's pretty solid. Hogwash is heal equal to 4% of your max health, which is actually not very much. Oh, he's just dead. As soon as this rifle goes off, it's gonna be hilarious. Actually, that did not do as much as I was hoping. In the sandstorm fatigue that this will come down to, I'm going to win because of my Life Preserver. But I was thinking I'd get through a lot more of them than I did. The shield's stacking up pretty fast. Yeah, this is actually just very solid. Without Sandstorm, I would eventually kill him, but he's never coming close to hurting me. I'm much tankier than he is and much stronger offensively. It makes me feel good about the build, even though I was very sketchy about it for most of the playthrough so far. Neat.
Bravery without strength is a sword without a blade.
We have gained 75 health, sells bronze skills, and large items. Large items is a crow's nest upgrade, which I imagine says that this thing goes up another 25% crit chance. 75 health is just fine. Bronze skills, I don't have any skills. I imagine there's stuff that's relevant. What did I fish up, by the way? I got a jellyfish, poison 1. And it gains haste when I use aquatic things, which I'm using rather frequently, actually. Huh. And he's a friend, so that's relevant. The silencer on the sniper rifle? Oh god, I've been keeping it for a reason. I think revolver throwing knives are just never happening. I'm gonna hold them in case there's a reason to. I just need to not like grab chocolate bars while my inventory is full. I think I'm durable enough right now, especially with like my next level up pushing my health above 600, I think. So I'm not gonna worry about snack time. We're gonna go talk to Pip and see if there's any skills he can help me out with. Rightmost shield item has +5 shield, so that's something. The first time you crit each fight, freeze an item for 4 seconds. I mean, it's not bad. Large items don't deal damage on my board. Your rightmost item. If I only have one item that can attack, if I want to commit to that. Wait, your rightmost item has +5% crit chance. Oh, this one's gold instead of bronze. I see. I've got the money for 2 of the 3. I think the shield is not as important. Maybe it is. Maybe this is actually the best shield item I have by far. I don't know that freezing's gonna matter. Like, I'm not freezing that often, right? This freezes once for 4, which is good, but not incredible. Like, my strat has to survive forever. I'm gonna go in on the damage. I'm gonna take the right eye. Oh, I only get 1. Well, all right, cool. So health, toughness, and shield items. Abandoned chest, get a poison item. I'm pretty broke, so I'm gonna take an abandoned chest for a random find. Small or medium, 2 gold, 1 XP. Well, I mean, if the experience mattered, this would be better, but 2 gold's likely what I'm getting out of this anyway, right? Yeah, I'm getting 1 gold. And I now have a second friend. I don't know why I would care about Narwhal, but I'm sure there is friend synergy somewhere. Dabbling Apprentice is 4-2-1, up to 5-2-1, up to 6-3-1. I feel on top of the world. Let's see if we can take Scout Trooper, even though he's 2 full levels above me. Because again, this just feels really solid right now. 300 with lifesteal is more than his entire board with lifesteal, in addition to the fatigue trap we had going before this. So like right now, we haven't done anything, and then as soon as the gun goes off, oh, he's almost dead and I'm at full health. Life Preserver didn't even come close to going off. Like, I think we win in Sandstorm without even having the gun, which makes me really think Life Preserver is as strong as I initially thought. All right, yeah, we feel really strong right now, I think. I'm worried about player fights, but not so much anything else.
Maybe
Yeah, bonus can go in the box. Box is getting pretty full at the moment. I need to clear this out before I forget. I'm gonna sell throwing knives. There's no way we actually use this revolver. No way we use the bolas. We already have a friend for events with the jellyfish, and the narwhal is like super basic and unimpressive. We only have 4 pips. We need 5 for several events like chocolate, so I'm gonna toss the narwhal just so I can't forget about it. Get a small weapon. I have no idea what that entails, and heal and regen items, which could give me a second life preserver. Like, presumably upgrading this is absolutely nuts. I don't even have the health to really benefit from upgrade as much as you might think, though. Small weapons are useless to me because I'm always locked into just sniper rifle, right? We're a Crow's Rest sniper rifle gamer in this run, which means we want to go to the mountain pass and see what we can do randomly. We can get 2 gold, 1 XP, 5 gold. Anything could happen, or gain 2 income. I feel like we're on top of the world right now, and over the long run, gain 2 income will do the most out of these options. But anything could happen if I escort the convoy. Anything. How could you say no? Oh.
Ah, place to store the rest
Well, I did
of
level
the
up immediately
tyrant's
from it.
gold.
Lose 10% max health, which is only 60. Gain 5% more crit chance and 10 more damage, which is being tripled and then doubled. Gain an ammo item, no thank you. Upgrade your leftmost. Okay, so it's between like a slight toss up here on no pain, no gain, making the sniper rifle more dangerous, or just upgrading the shielding strat. If I upgrade shielding, do I want seashell getting upgraded, or do I want life preserver getting upgraded? Gonna be honest, I want life preserver getting upgraded. Let's do it. 1,200? I was like, oh, it was probably 300 at base, so going to gold didn't get me to not 1,200, huh? Okay. Sells bronze junk items. A variety of ways to enhance your offensive items. I'm really hyped about that. Shield item's fine. Let's upgrade the sniper rifle. That sounds like an enchantment sort of thing. Doubles the effects of the offered options for 5 gold. Plus 1 or 2 poison, plus 1 or 2 burn. Oh man, it's just 10 damage. I mean, I'll still take the double, because it's actually 30 damage, but like, not what I was hoping for. Let's see if this Pygmalion can tank through the sniper rifle strats.
Go
This has
ahead.
been disgustingly effective
Underestimate
so far.
It makes this more fun.
Are you sure? Have you noticed?
All right, he's got a full board. He's got flails, yo-yos. How fast are the adjacent things to the yo-yo? 8 and 3. So the yo-yo will go off rather frequently, but it's dealing 1. So who cares? Piggles. That's really cool. I want to know what a piggle is. That sounds interesting. I'm just looking at all of his stuff while realizing he's just dying in the background. He can't deal any damage. He's not even getting through my shield, let alone my first light bar. The sniper rifle's melting him before the sandstorm even gets here. I think we're doing all right. Oh, did I not even fill out my board? I leveled up and didn't put stuff on my board. Goodbye, Pygmalion. Maybe someday this build will get challenged, but I just actively threw by not playing items, and I guess so did my opponent, really.
You fall like a boulder. I flow like the waves.
All right, let's see what we fished up on day 4. And then actually fell on our board. Oh, it went onto our board automatically. It's another piranha. Who cares? Also, I actively don't want that because it hurts my thing. I can get a jellyfish down. Just get some poison going. I'd rather have granola than anything else. Oh, right. Silencer. It's the weapon to the left. So now the sniper rifle fires faster by 10% for 30 more damage, which is gonna be doubled by crit again. We have more shielding going on. Get out of here, piranhas. No one wants you. Of course. And looking at this again, we can get a tool. We can earn some coin at the docks. Medium and large items. I have several medium and large items. I'm actually interested in trying to find some upgrades.
Small things?
Oh no. I just have to gamble. I don't know what the upgrade's going to be. Oh wait, it shows me, sort of. So like if the effect changes, I won't be able to know. It's like hour 1. I can't look at a wiki to figure it out. When you use a non-weapon item, this and it gain haste 1, and it's a shield item. So both of these would be constantly getting haste. This would be haste, and I'd be gaining more shield. I don't have the board space, is the thing. Like, I will never have the board space. I would have to give up granola, but granola falls off. 6 and 5's not that slow. I think I want the astrolabe, but I'd toss granola silencer, and this is gonna haste my 2 existing shield options. Granola's only 40 shield to fight. It's not that good.
This is a gift at any
The silencer is definitely nice, but I think I'm gonna set it aside for now. I think that's definitely worth doing. If I reset this, I might not be able to afford the upgrades anyway, so I'm just gonna take the fishing rod, and it's probably a waste of 4 gold. I'm so low on gold. I don't want to do that. I want to reset this and see if I can hit Crow's Nest, Astrolabe, Life Preserver, or Sniper Rifle. I've got 4 good hits on a reset, assuming I can afford them. So let's reroll. Nothing, but we do have some stuff. What's this? Haste 1 aquatic item for 2 seconds. I mean, that just sounds vastly inferior to what the Astrolabe is currently doing. And if I had gotten this at the start of the game, I'd have been playing entirely to optimize that, but it's too late now. When you haste poison 1, that's interesting. That is an option to completely, like, sidestep our current build, drop the sniper rifle, drop the crow's nest, get the jellyfish in, become a poison build. I have the money, so let's think about it. If I had 8 gold, I can sell some of the stuff I'm dropping. Beach Ball gives me haste aquatic items for 2 seconds every 4 seconds. Pufferfish is going to constantly shit out poison. Jellyfish is going to spit out a lot less poison, but it's going to be getting hasted constantly from all of my aquatic items. It would be like my whole board, basically. Not the Astrolabe, but like the rest of the stuff I'm considering. But on the other hand, have you seen 330 damage for 40% crit chance with a lifesteal? It sounds interesting. Maybe it would be a better build. I really like the sniper rifle. I'm gonna keep the sniper rifle. Gain 3 gold, sells poison skills, sells large items. Let's get that crow's nest, boys. Hey!
This is more fun.
And I even have the gold. So that's 90%, no, not 90, that's, yeah, 65. I was adding the full 50 and not just the upgraded part. Still though, 2/3 crit chance on that seems disgusting. Let's be on our way. I think we just go for the right one. I can't imagine losing to Hydro Dude. So is our board on lock? No, our board can't be on lock. There's no way, there's nothing that could be better than one of these, although Sniper Rifle Crow's Nest is sort of locked in. We definitely want to care more about skills going forward unless we're specifically trying to hit upgrades, I think. Oh, what's going on with all of this? Man, electric eels would be a lot scarier if I had more weapons. Oh, it's scaling up from something. It is quite scary then. I wish there was a way to pause it. Something they've mentioned wanting to add is an ability to like see what's contributing what and how, like an overview. Because right now it's very much fireworks go off and like somebody wins. I appear to be winning. It stops scaling up and going off constantly. I'm not quite sure what's triggering the electric eels. Something definitely is. I really don't know. Is this a weapon? This might be the first time, yeah, Life Preserver actually went off. I have no idea how electric eels work because I don't have weapons, but it's scaling up and going off constantly.
See that plank? Walk it.
A loose array. Slow 1 item for 2 seconds. For each adjacent friend, this gains 1 multicast. That sounds like something you could build around that'd be very cool, but I'm going to be selling this to somebody at some point.
Another empty chest, waiting to be
Upgrade your
filled.
leftmost healet. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take the final upgrade, I think, on my life preserver. We need more health. We can't benefit enough from our life preserver right now. Experience, I guess we're just going for items. None of these are actually very helpful.
Sometimes I sell stuff.
Coral, when you buy an aquatic item, this gains 5 heal. That's very cool, but I don't have like an economy going. I'm very much shield and then recharge. I'm not that. And I'm not gonna spend money on this. It's just like, I should have, I clicked it so quickly. If there was any event that didn't cost money, I should have picked it automatically. An abandoned chest is going to give me better options than a burn. Aquatic items gonna hit the most of my board. What am I doing? Small or medium versus 2 gold, 1 XP. I'm gonna keep believing in small and medium items. I shouldn't though. And we're fine to go into the fight. I don't need to do anything.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend.
All right, Shadow, let's see what you've got. All right, once again, I know nothing about any of this. He has the hatchet and the tusked helm, which are basic damage and shielding. What is it gone, Joe? It's buffing adjacent healing and weapons and shield. It buffs anything next to it that's not oh, he's dead. Well, I'm sure the rest of his board did stuff, but I don't fucking know what it was. Oh. I think my build's good. I don't understand the game well enough to be confident in that, but it probably is a good build, is the impression I'm getting. At least better than the average for hour 1. Shield item, abandoned chest. Shield items have a chance of being upgrades. Let's see what we get. Hell yeah.
Now this.
So is this thing's
inspire the
actual
crew.
text getting better? I think that's what it previously was. I think it was already just haste for 2 seconds. That's just so much shield. This feels so strong. Sells bronze junk items, monster skills, regen. Regen's useless to me. I've got a 330 lifesteal and a complete reset, and I'm basically shielding. Regen's useless. I don't think I want junk items. I think I want monster skills. If I want any of these.
Guide. The beasties are your teachers.
Your small diamond items. I don't have those. And like theoretically, I might have one eventually. And if I did, this would be really, really good. At the start of each fight, gain 3 gold. That takes 5 fights to break even. No, thank you. Your leftmost and rightmost items have their cooldowns reduced by 5%. So I can just change my board around and get that to be like life preserver and sniper rifle. It doesn't matter which ones. I guess I'd want it to be this. I don't know for sure. So I can definitely get value out of that. Give a shield +3 shield when you sell a small item. So right now, this is obviously good, right? I can just immediately give 9 more shield to my board. Down the line, this thing could someday. No, thank you. Let's just go with the thing that has immediate guaranteed value and augmented defenses.
Are beautiful, even the slimy ones.
Training duelist, Hercuvian rocket troopers, and I've been crushing these fights, so I'm pretty sure I go with mod squad. But I do think I just want to trigger this now. I'm not going to try to get my monster ability augment. If anyone has augmented defense and can upgrade this, it's mod squad, right? And I think I'm going to win anyway because of how crushing things have been lately. If I lose to mod squad, I'll feel like a dumbass. We want the friend for friend events. If I get the bonus off mod squad, if it does drop second augmented defenses, which is not something I know and it's a random chance to get, then I'm probably winning this run anyway. So let's just give ourselves the best odds of beating mod squad and not hope for a win more. He has crypto. I love this. Set its value to a random number between 0 and 20 every hour. That's awesome. Charcoal is a burn that gets burned for friends. Bombs. Oh, he's not winning this, is he? Yeah, I'm gaining health. He's losing. This is being his Rena's board. He's dead. When you use an adjacent friend, gain haste for 3 seconds. I like his strat though. When you use another friend, he's full robo friends. Cool. Oh, he's scaling up a lot. Not that it seems to be doing anything. This number does keep going up very, very quickly and reducing all the other, like this is what, I guess this is also what it does, right? Like when you see 3-slot items that do crazy shit. Oh, he's dead? Sandstorm doesn't even get involved? Jesus Christ. I didn't even finish reading his board.
As spineless as a jellyfish.
All right, Charcoal, you're gonna turn into 3 shield. Gain 2 XP. We actually don't want to be losing hundreds of health with a fully upgraded life preserver. Get an ammo item. I think that's pretty definitively gain 2 XP. I've got tons of money. Getting an ammo item's not going to improve my board. So yeah, just gain 2 XP to try to get further ahead on the XP curve. Charcoal, get out of here to make me stronger. Small weapon can be sold. Yeah, I'm gonna go here for a small weapon and immediately sell it for more shield. Get an aquatic item, that's probably where we're going. Teaches skills with a high chance for upgrade. I don't know if he can get monster skills though, that's the issue. I'm probably gonna get 5% more crit chance on the sniper rifle, which I think matters less than like potentially upgrading the conch or the crow's nest. Like if I get the crow's nest, it's just way better than the upgrade. So I'm gonna go deep sea fishing. Hey conch, how do you do? We're currently at 28. It was 25 before the buff. That's really good. Hey, it's the first dually we've ever seen. Real quick though, let's get some more shield going on. I feel like an unkillable god. I wasn't expecting to do this. I was very much expecting to like, when I watched Raren play, when I watched that video, I saw a weapon-based character. When I looked at this character, I was like, oh, all my stuff's weapons. The first time I played, all my stuff was weapons. But here we are, we have one gun and a ridiculous stall strategy to kill them with. The Chris Army knife, I love this game's flavor, it's so good. He's a friend, deal 10 damage, shield 10, minor crit chance. Oh, we're not gonna lose. I look up when the sniper rifle goes off and the guy's just half dead, we've taken no damage. He appears to be missing an item. This seems like a mistake. The power sand, oh, he's dead. No, he's not quite dead, he's almost dead. Adjacent weapons gain 3 damage in the fight, adjacent shield items. Yeah, there might have been some misplays here. He's got a gun. He has duct tape attached to a banana, which slows me down, likely because I'm so confused I don't know what's going on and I had to do a double take. Then it gets to the rest of his idols, so they didn't seem to do a lot at a glance.
All cannon, no ball.
We get 2 loot items, we can get additional 2 items because we have friends. We can upgrade your leftmost aquatic item, which can be a crow's nest upgrade. Or we can upgrade your leftmost weapon, which can be the sniper rifle. I think it's gotta be the sniper rifle upgrade, right? Like we're at 65% crit. So upgrading the crow's nest further, probably 25% crit puts us at 90. Which is obviously good, but like just, I assume basically doubling the damage of the sniper rifle has to be better. Up to 550, not quite doubling. Sells weapons, chocolate bars, small friend. Small friend is 3 shield on something. I want the health from get some chocolate bars. I'm gonna buy premium chocolate. I just realized I didn't look at my inventory and I was like, oh shit, what if I overdid it? But the chocolate is going to sell for shield value as well. This is disgusting, on top of the 30 health for every bar. We don't want that camera at all. I feel like an unkillable god at the minute. Get a poison item, earn some coins, sell small items. If he sells cheap small items, every one of them is just 3 shield.
I would never debase my wares by haggling.
Yeah, I'll spend this for 3 shield on my items.
One for your size.
Do I spend 4 or do I reroll? 4, 7 leaves me with 9. I'm gonna buy this and
Tell
reroll.
everyone you got it here.
Okay, coming over here, I'm gonna sell this friend. Get him back.
Whoever said
I'm not gonna be spending the
class
8.
had neither.
I think 4 is maybe a little bit too much, unfortunately. I'm gonna get it though.
Shall I?
What does Grape Shot do, by the way? Neat. I'm not gonna be involving myself with that though. And obviously 8 for this is way too much, but wait a second, this is a take item. Yeah, tremendously worse one. Like, for this to be useful, I have to have a more aquatic board. I'm like, this crow's nest sniper rifle makes Pearl a non-option. Pearl is what I would do if I were actually a tank build and not just stalling to shoot a gun at them. Dire Inglet, 521, 621, 841. And as I am an untouchable god, we'll go ahead and fight the Infernal. So what's this giant gun you have? Deal 16 damage, burn equal to this item's damage. I believe burn is at least partially mitigated by shield, unlike poison. I think burn does half damage if you have shield up and poison goes through shield. So that's a pretty good counter to this guy. Oh, yeah, he's dead. Anyway, the rest of his stuff I imagine all says burn. Yeah. He's a very burn-centric guy. He has like the double burn at the start. Oh shit, I'm dead. That burn scaled up unreasonably fast. All right, fair enough. Don't have enough shield to get through that.
I might need to cut
It's
down
very
the
funny how much I'm busy reading their shit and just like looking up occasionally to see if they're already dead or I'm already dead. Sells haste, slow, and cooldown items, which can include an astrolabe. What do I think that fight meant? What is spare change? Are those sellable small items? If these were skills, I might be more interested, but it's really just the astrolabe that's a hit. I'm gonna see what spare change is. Is it in here? Sells for gold. And +3 shield. I'm surprised at how hard I got killed. I'm gonna look forward to editing that and seeing just what went off. Get a friend, trade health for power. Nope, sells vehicles. I mean, one of these is free and the other two aren't upgrading skills or my board, so. It's a little bit of a large friend, you know? When your enemy uses a weapon, deal 5 damage. When your enemy uses a non-weapon item, slow it for 1 second. It's definitely cool. Gonna have to sell this though. And I'm good to just go into this encounter. All right. I'm a little bit shook after getting wrecked by the Infernal, but I don't know that that actually means anything. I think maybe I was countered to some degree by the build, or maybe he was overtuned. Let's see how another player does. So I feel like I'm stronger than I've ever been by far. I feel like I'm scaling up effectively for the first time. The flagship is a vehicle, deals 57 4 times on a 6-second cooldown, which is a lot, it feels like. You got the revolver, powder flask, and reload ammo. Jellyfish for a tiny bit of poison. Oh yeah, she's getting crushed. So I feel better about losing to Infernal after seeing this fight. Deadly Shark Claws. I feel like Deadly Shark Claws aren't actually scaling hard enough to be worth. Those were one of the things where in Roran's video I was looking at. I was like, are the numbers good there? I don't know. Shield equal to this item's ammo. That's a really interesting thing to build around. Anyway, crushed. Absolutely destroyed them. Just could not handle the Infernal, unfortunately. 175 max health when I'm full healing is not nothing, but it will eventually be nothing. I'm currently 6-0 on day 7. Sells monster skills, sells items with a high chance of upgrades. That sniper rifle, Asher, I gotta say yes to that. I have 22 gold. There's an illusory in my inventory? Get out of here, no one wants you. Also toss this before I forget about it. Yeah, I'm gonna take the seashell upgrade.
This
substantially more shielding.
Inspire the crew.
Oh wait, he's eating the crit chance. So either one item can't benefit from both of these, or shield items can crit. What? I moved it to here and now it doesn't have crit, you're at 65. Still at 65, but it's got 5% crit if it's over here. So if I move this, something else is getting the 5 crit. Dude, I have no idea what's going on with the eyes. I'm sure I'm stupid, but it's fine. I'm gonna buy the illusory just to sell it, I think, for +3 shield.
It's not just equipment, it's history.
We have a burn item, ammo skills, and any item in the Bazaar. I think that means infinite rerolls, but the other ones don't seem huge.
Where shall we
Cooling
start?
fan. I don't have a core, I'm not dueling. Runic double bow, 2 damage, 10 damage, 2 multicast. This deals double crit damage, lifesteal. That's very cool, that's worth building around if you find it, but I obviously didn't. Real quick, I have a crow's nest in play right now. If I put this in my bag, I was wondering if like the crow's nest was affecting the item in the store because I only had 1 damage. It does actually have lifesteal. I'm gonna reroll for 1. Plasma rifle. That's a terrifying build. Just plasma rifle bird. This gains 1 value every 12 seconds. Oh no, I can already see how this is going to go if I ever get one of these. How many rolls am I willing to give it before I say this is stupid and stop? The dam, destroy this and 3 enemy items for the fights. That's a really interesting thing, but considering it takes 25 seconds to go off, I'm not quite sure. Like, obviously you need an aquatic build, but you need so much aquatic in those other 5 slots. I can get citrus for regeneration, don't care at all. I'll take this just to sell, I think. 4 is a bit much for the citrus, but I'll sell a fish. Oh, you only get 1.
I guess you can keep
Well, okay, let's just say we got ahead of ourselves then. Get 1 citrus and 1 coconut. If you have a friend, get an additional citrus and coconuts. I have a friend, he's been living in the box. Let's take those citruses and coconuts. Oh, did it need to be on my board? I have 2 coconuts and no citrus. I wonder what I misread there, because I clearly messed up. Anyway, let's toss this, get our max health, get our plus shield. Okay, so the last time I went all the way to the right, I got crushed by a burn deck, and this man does appear to be on fire. I'm gonna go after the Cosmic Rock. I'm just gonna do something where I know I'm going to win, and depending on how Cosmic Rock goes, we'll see if I get my confidence back for the next fight. Oh, what on earth is going on with your board? Cosmic Plumage, your shield items gain shield and your weapons gain damage for the fights. He's got a pair of claws that deal double crit damage and have a relatively low crit chance. Cosmic his board's completely symmetrical, I think. I think he's losing. I think we might have been able to go. What happened with the Infernal guy? Why was he so much worse? Because like shield's supposed to be one of the ways of negating burn, I thought. Very, very close fight. All right, so the Infernal guy shook my confidence, but I think I'm still an unstoppable god.
We barely got our flags up.
I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, right, I should be picking my fights at least partly by do I think that this character, based on how it's... Like, I don't understand the mechanics, but I should at least be looking for fights that sound like they're going to synergize with my build. Not just the ones with the most generic rewards. Haste, slow, and cooldown items. Slow skills. That's probably skills that synergize with slow and not that just give slow. My Astrolabe is a haste item. There's a chance with a reroll we can upgrade it. Pufferfish, Silencer, Figurehead. There's no room on my board for a Figurehead. We'll take the reroll. And nothing. Sextant, when you crit, hasten item for 1 second. Adjacent items have plus 15% crit. That's a really cool item. I like Sextant a lot. Javelin, when you haste, reload this 1 ammo. Cool, but not for me. Also, I appear to have gotten something. Oh, it's the feather. I mean, it's just sniper rifle, right? This is my most important item. Wait, what? It looked to me like this went high. Oh, it's just sparkling. It happened to sparkle at the same time that this cooldown went down by 1.2. We're good. Leave encounter. Teaches skills with a high chance of upgrades. Get 3 spirit change by experience at the right place. Let's get some skill upgrades. Even though it's probably just more crit chance. Yeah, it's affecting this, unfortunately, on the right eye. Man, these are all pretty shit for us, and there's no reroll in this shop. No matter where I put the sniper rifle, it claims I have a crit chance of 65%, and that the aquatic shell is getting the other one, which is deeply confusing. Not sure what's going on. I appear to have made a mistake in my understanding of how this was going to work. I'm not sure the way it works is intuitive or sensible, though. Anyway, I'll upgrade the right eye, because, like, maybe the seashell can crit. God knows I can't tell in the heat of the moment. But it's 3 gold. May as well try. All right, let's see if a remotely normal Vanessa build can deal with us. I kind of think they stand no chance in hell. I feel like I am on top of the world, and this build came together really well. You have the first time you fall below health, each fight, shield equal to 20% of your max health, your weapons have 4% crit, your weapons deal plus 2 damage. Just a cutlass. Slows 2 items for 2 seconds, which isn't going to be the biggest deal for me, it doesn't feel like. Plus 20% crit chance is a really good one. Oh. Good job, enemy Vanessa. I almost read half your board. Oh. Yeah, I think upgrading the sniper rifle was a good choice.
I flow like the waves.
Okay. I feel locked in for 10 wins at this point. Get a shield item, get some chocolate bars. Was it 1 of 3 hero merchants? So chocolate bars are good. Chocolate bars are 120 health, which will have mattered to some degree. They are 15 shield every time an item goes off. It's hard to predict exactly how much. Oh! I can min-max my chocolate a lot harder than I have been, because this is my fastest shield item. Oh no, this is. I should be able to put both of these in my inventory and then eat the chocolate to force it to buff the fastest one. That's good. That's fine. I can also just get a shield item, which is definitely more valuable if it hits exactly one of these, but less valuable if it hits anything else. I'm gonna get some chocolate bars. I'm gonna go to my inventory. This is my fastest one. I am going to put these in the inventory. Going to sell this. And it's forced to hit that. Going to put this down here, leaving me with 5 slots left. I'm gonna spend 10 gold on 5 gold chocolate bars. Oh, I only got, oh, they came down here. Cool. Going to put this back in. I'm going to sell all of them. Oh, I can hit the stuff up here too. Damn. I thought I had the strat. I did not. Get a bird item, see all that the Bazaar has to offer, and see small and medium items. How can I say no? Let's go to BazaarCon. What is this? Work as a navigator if you have an astrolabe, gain 6 gold and 2 XP. The XP will level me up before my next fight. I already was going to, who cares? Get a diamond item for 12 gold. Feel pretty good about my items though. Gain 2 XP, get 3 small items. That's a chance to upgrade this and guaranteed 9 shields, some gold. We're gonna take Swag Collector. We have butterfly swords, insect wings, hell yeah, and seaweed. Seaweed, again, if I were playing like the actual tank build and not the stall for sniper rifle build, would be pretty good. I don't need a dragon, I can click, right? Yes. You can get a friend, get a weapon, or upgrade your leftmost weapon. Let's take that baby to diamonds. 1100, 65% crit chance, lifesteal. Also, let's go ahead and get some cooldown reduction and some more shield. All right, Dr. Vortex. Last time I went far right, I got immediately destroyed, but come on. He has burn 2, freeze 1, slow 1, which is a bit scary, but it's only for 1. Oh no, something's buffing the amount he's doing it for. First time you freeze person, slow burn, and haste each fight, charge an item for 2 seconds. I'm at full health and he's nearly dead from 1 shot of the sniper rifle now. He hastes the adjacent items with that. They're gaining crit chance with that one. Tesla coil is dealing damage, but not a ton. And lightning rod is a huge item, but like nowhere near big enough. This is how I thought the Inferno fight was going while I was looking at his items, and then I died. Okay, confidence restored. We're an unstoppable god once again. Nothing can touch us. We're done.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish?
Lightning rod. Deal 10, shield 10. This is the gold version. When any player uses an item, this gains 10 damage and 10 shield for the fight. It gives, like, the only way this ever goes into play is if it replaces the crow's nest, right? It should scale up to an absolute shitload of shield, though. The damage is sort of irrelevant to me. Because if I'm giving up crow's nest, well, no, I lose my lifesteal, and that's very irrelevant. We'll think about it some more in a little bit. Gold chocolate bars, find any item in the Bazaar, it sells heal and regen items. I think I'm taking the chocolate bars immediately, though. Yeah, we're taking the chocolate bars. And then because if I sell the chocolate bars, they can buff this, and I really don't want them buffing a 10-second cooldown, I'm just gonna stick with what I have and not be adventurous. Get an aquatic item, which could be my final buff here. Experience the right item, sell small items. I don't think experience has value to me, although like I have a lot of money to burn. I really just want to see like a store that sells unlimited gold skills or something. I want something to burn money on. Small items is guaranteed to be a good chunk of value though, just because of this ability to gain shield by selling. So this guy's 8, unfortunately, but for 2 and 4, we definitely take these other 2.
Diamonds come in small boxes.
I have so much gold, it feels like I'm willing to just give up an extra 4 for this guy. But I do make half of it back.
Be remorseless.
Yeah, we're just gonna take it all.
I think that suits you beautifully.
1 second, Big Alien. I need to buff up my items. I need to sell the shield item first. And I really should have been paying more attention in case I got multiple items with shield. All right, Pig, let's see how it's going.
Go ahead. Underestimate.
Did that just say Pig had 1,020 health? No. No, Pig has more health than that, right? What's your health at, Pig? Yeah, 3,500, okay. So at least Pig has more health than me. My shielding feels disgusting. He's hitting for about 500 every so often. When you shield, adjacent weapons gain 10 damage, which is a bit scary, but doesn't have a ton of shield, really. Give the weapon, so these are getting buffed by the grindstone. Not that much, though. Oh, that's why he has so much health. At the start of each day, gain 200 max health. Although, shouldn't that just be in your stash? Why does that need to be on your board? Or maybe it does have to be on your board to trigger. I don't really know with the way this is formatted. It wasn't a close fight, though. I was much better at the whole stall thing than him. I was also much better at the whole kill thing than him. Ammo items is useless to us. Weapon skills is probably where we're going, and 3 spare change does make us tankier, but I have gold to burn, so let's look at some weapon skills. Oh, what's this? It already does, though. Like, that'd be sick if it didn't already have it from the crow's nest, and losing 50% crit's kind of a huge deal. Now, don't get me wrong, I could give up 50% crit. This is essentially 24 gold to get rid of my crow's nest for other items. Flurry of Blows is incredible for a weapon build. Sadly, I am not one. I do buy a bunch of random small crap and sell it, which converts to damage on that eventually. This is just better than Circle of Life for my current build. 5% crit chance is not nothing. For 12 gold, that might already be worth. I'm gonna take this to give myself a way out of Crow's Nest. If I find some really good stuff, like if I find more golden pearls, for instance. Quality over quantity could help with that, so I'm gonna take that. We're leveling up, we get 2 loot items, a friend gives us 2 more, we're probably taking that. We have the inventory space, so let's just do it. Sells aquatic items by experience, get an item. Aquatic items is seashells, pearls. Let's see if we're bailing on this crow's nest or upgrading it. Beach Ball, haste 2 aquatic items for 2 seconds. It's really good. Like, it's buffing my 2 shield items that are shielding for hundreds. Submarine is 30 damage, gains shield equal to this item's damage. Wait, it's a 3-second charge? Oh, it's a huge item, of course it's a 3-second charge. I don't really have a way to buff its damage, unfortunately. If I had seen this early, this would be a really cool thing to build around. Like this with Flurry of Blows sounds awesome, but unfortunately I don't think that's happening. Let's see what I got just now. Feather, Gunpowder, Snowflake, and Eagle Talisman. Well, let's go ahead and get that 5% crit on our sniper rifle real quick. Coral's not going into play, is it? I don't believe it is. Gunpowder, we're not using ammo weapons. We're stuck on just sniper rifle forever. We're not going into freeze either. This can be sold in a second once we figure out what we're doing. And the idea is, if we can get rid of this, give up 50% crit on our sniper rifle, it's still hitting for 1100 in life stealing. And that gets me the ability to haste multiple incredible shield items. And it gets me a free slot. 4 gold is the investment cost to see what we can do after the spend. Clamra, slow 2 items for 2 seconds at the start of each fight, use this. This is the fully upgraded one. That seems pretty good. Shark Ray is an aquatic weapon friend, 7 second, 25 damage. When you haste, gains 25 damage. I won't have room for it. I only have room for a small thing. So the question is, like, do I want to go for less crit chance with the beach ball for tremendously higher durability? If I find another crow's nest, my sniper rifle goes up to 100% crit chance, which is not minor. That it's just expected to crit at that point. So I honestly don't know if beach ball is the strat. I think I'm still just locked in on this. I'm gonna keep it for the time being, but I don't think Clamra is good enough. How good is slow, right? 4 items, hold up. Sign me up. Clamra, get in.
Sure, you sailors know how to
Beach ball, get in. Let's see how this goes for one fight. I bought this just to test out the idea. It doesn't need to be adjacent. It doesn't need to be adjacent. None of this matters. Everything's getting hasted by Astrolabe regardless of positioning. All right. I feel like this is probably better. Let's go see if it is. Death Knight Reaper, 1351. Losing here would really suck. I don't think I would win based on dealing a little bit more damage with this. Like the whole argument against sticking with Crow's Nest is that if I already have the lifesteal, the additional damage isn't my win con. I think my build should just be better like this. Hello? There we go. How much health does he actually have? Because sure as shit, not 680. 4,200. He's got a ton of lifesteal. The scythe is dealing 1,000. And getting hasted. So he has some amount of freeze going on. I'm not exactly sure what it's from. When you use a weapon, freeze a smaller item for 2 seconds. But I have a ton of haste and a ton of shield. And it looks like he's just not getting anywhere in a timely fashion. And the damage that gets through my shield is eventually healed off with the sniper rifle, while shield like lets me recover and not. Jesus, this seems really effective. I was scared looking at his 1,200 damage lifesteal scythe, and then the freeze is going off, but I just don't think this actually matters. I think I have so much shielding and so much haste that he just can't break through. I still have life preserver, I'm fine. Still have life preserver, still completely fine. Yeah, just confidently won. Although that was a scary enemy.
Waste of gunpowder.
Sapphire, freeze 1 item for 4 seconds every 8 seconds. Increase your other items freeze by 1 second. Oh, that was probably a big part of what he was doing. I don't know how I didn't read all of his items. I mean, it's pretty easy. There's a lot of fireworks going off and it's moderately high stress. This probably just gets sold for, like, freeze 1 item for 4 seconds is nice, but I'm busy trying to, like, get a exponential amount, or not an exponential amount, a critical mass of haste and shield. Let's go get some chocolate bars. This pains me. But it's been a good run, Crow's Nest. However, I think I have outgrown you. Goodbye. The crit chance just isn't what I need. I need more durability, more interference in my opponent's plans. Let's buy some premium chocolate. Upgrade your leftmost item. All right, this is going to presumably give me haste 3 or 4, or haste for 4 seconds, or maybe 3 seconds. This is maxed. This is gonna give me more shield. I think the beach ball might, if they roughly double each time, then you get more out of upgrading a gold. I also don't know if, like, when you upgrade something, pre-existing damage is taken into account. If it doubles buffs that have been added. I don't believe it does based on what's happened with my sniper rifle. I'm gonna go for the astrolabe because we see people who sell aquatic items and the astrolabe isn't. Hello? Hey, it just buffs the haste. That's actually the part of it I cared about, so I'm very happy. When you use an item, it in this game haste 3 seconds. And it's only a 3.9 second cooldown. That's so strong. Just permanently hasted. And a temporary boost sells non-weapon items. I feel like I can take temporary boosts for both the remaining days in one easily. But non-weapon items gives me an alternative to the Clamra. Honestly, Clamra might just be sick. It might be a huge part of why I did well in my previous fight. I definitely don't want a burn item. Non-weapon items gives me a chance at upgrading these two. Temporary boost. I think I'm just going for a 10 win with no losses at this point, and temporary boost is the way to most likely guarantee that. Give your items plus 40 heal. Does that give them heal if they had nothing previously? These are all pretty minor, to be honest. I'm gonna take this just to see if it only is plus 40 heal on the life preserver or if it's plus 40 heal on everything. I just wanna know the mechanic. Only plus 40 heal if they already had it. So that was a completely wasted jump, but it's fine. FTL just sneaking back into my dialogue. Don't know how that happened. Please, please, sir, I want to fight Pygmalion. Oh no. This is what happened last time. I can't click on anything. This is how that first run that I was showing at the start of the video happened. I just got to the end of the run, or not the end of the run, I got to a point where I was out to a player fight. All I can do is exit the main menu and try to load the save. I can't do anything here. All right, loading back in. Let's see what we load into. This might just be the end of the video unceremoniously, but hopefully it actually loads my save this time. Okay, that was really stressful at first when it appeared to be loading the starting board and then suddenly changed gears back to this one. I'm gonna be honest, the only thing I was thinking when I loaded back in was, please God, don't let me have wasted an hour of recording. So I was just thrilled when it actually showed my board and didn't even notice that I was supposed to be fighting Pygmalion, and apparently I won off screen because I'm at 9 wins now. This is not what I saw previously. Gumballs were not an option. Also, gumballs are cracked on my build. Oh, the chocolate went through, that's why. I don't know how I have 2 jellyfish. I guess I dug one up so it didn't upgrade. That's fine by me. Get some shields going. Get some max health. And I think we 100% want gumballs because that's going to be so many small items to sell. Give me the gumballs. Feedback, let me click this faster. I don't mind clicking the gumballs, I mind having to click them slowly. When you sell this, give your items 1% crits, 10 max health, give an item 1 shield, or 1, all of those are relevant to my build. There's literally not a bad gumball. All right, we have a small weapon, experience for the right price, and sells gold items. Let's see if there's any gold we care about. Submarine, dam, and water wheel are all huge and they're not fitting on my board. Actually, real quick, water wheel. Haste your other items for 2 seconds, and when you use another aquatic item, haste this for 2 seconds. So this is gonna be hasting all of my other shit. It's probably gonna end up hasting my sniper rifle some amount of the time. It's gonna get hasted by my astrolabe. I feel like this is actually pretty good. Haste 2 aquatic items for 2 seconds is just worse than it hastes your other items for 2 seconds by a huge amount. Oh, I don't have the gold for this. I have 2, 3, 7, 15, 26 gold if I sell everything. I can just barely afford a water wheel. I'd have to kill the clamor though. That's fine. So I replace haste with better haste. And I lose my slow 4 items for 2 at the start. And I lose that triggering throughout the fight. It's probably, like the clamor is so good at diamond that it's probably just reason enough not to buy the water wheel and to save my gold. Your aquatic items have +1 multicast. Hold up. That's a lot of shield. They're already getting a lot of haste. Like multicasting everything is better than hasting things irregularly. The clamor is so good though. If I go up against anyone that has like a bunch of big items like I do, the clamor is insane. I'm gonna bail on this. I don't think that any of that's worth all my gold. And since I'm an unstoppable god, I'm gonna go fight for all street champion without even looking at anything else. I really should look at like what they sound like they do. Froze my whole board off the start, huh? That does make sense considering his name. At the start of the fight, freeze all non-weapon items for 2 seconds. He appears to have some more stuff that's freezing, by the way. Anytime something triggers, which my stuff triggers all the time, freeze it for 2 seconds. That's terrifying. I can see how I could lose to this man pretty easily. However, I don't think I'm going to, because like, deals 1,800 damage.
Impressed.
And it's insanely rapidly scaling with all of his freeze stuff.
See that plank? Walking.
When you sell this, your left move freeze item gains 1 second to freeze. Which, like, yeah, would be great if I were a freeze build, but unfortunately, I don't think I have any ability to capitalize on that. Get 2 loot items, 4 because of my friend. I still have him, right? Yeah. 2 XP, your left move's friend's cooldown is reduced by 6. I'll just take the loot items. Aquatic item, gold skills for sure. All right, we're looking at poison, burn 1, no thank you. When you use a weapon, reduce its cooldown by 4% for the fight. We don't have anything fast enough to benefit from that. When you use your rightmost item, slow an item for 1 second. I think we found it. Yeah, we won't righty-tighty. We're gonna put the screws in them. Now, we want our fastest item all the way to the right. We have 5.8, 4.9, 3.9, there we go. And this will be hasted perpetually. So because this will always be hasted, I'm gonna be throwing out like every 2 seconds a slow 1 on something of my opponent. It's just like constant interference from that, which I really like. Got 2 gunpowders, useless to me. This is never gonna hit a target. Pelt's just gold. And feather is cooldown reduction for my whole board. Cool. 3 diamond chocolate bars, you say. Sells crit skills, sells health, toughness, and shield items. Now, obviously chocolate bars are valuable. They just up the amount of shield I have, and they also up the health I have. I feel like I'm good on those fronts. I think maybe crit skills to like somehow get the sniper rifle crit back up is possibly the way I go. Let's just see what it says. I just want to see more skills, really. What is this? When you crit, your heal items gain 20 heal for the fight. No, I don't attack nearly often enough for that to be good. This is not aquatic, right? That'd be crazy. If you have exactly 1 weapon, it has, oh, this is upgrading. It has 10% more crit chance. Honed Arsenal sounds like a sick thing to build around. I will go ahead and just throw 12 gold out to buy this for 5% more crit chance. Like, it's not incredible, but it's good enough. And let's go see what the other Vanessas are up to with their normal weapon build, presumably, as opposed to this crazy shit that I'm doing. I don't even know if it is crazy shit. It feels like once again, I can't move. BRP. I don't even know if this build is crazy, though. It feels like I'm doing something very strange and not like the standard course of the character. But if I see opening card Life Preserver, what else am I supposed to pick? That's your entire health pool at the first couple of days. All right, take 2. Let's see if this Vanessa's on the weapon shit or if she's doing something. All right, it's still not responsive. I assume that means the servers are dead and it only starts being responsive if the servers are alive when I load back into the game. I have no idea. Cut this, it's still tactical difficulties.
We're out to dethrone a king.
All right, I clicked exit to main menu a couple of times and I'm currently loading into the fight. I've got no idea where I'm at. She hasn't gotten out of the board, but I fought her before at a different point during the day. Because I remember the nesting doll thing being a really cool way of building a shield. I don't think this is gonna be even remotely close. Oh, it's not even highlighting what her cards are doing. It's just like, trust me, bro, they're cooling down, they're going off. It probably is happening. I am getting poisoned, so she's definitely doing something, but not very much by the look of it. She is presumably getting a ton of shield. Yeah, she's getting a ton of shield out of nesting doll because it's very fast for a chunk of shield, but I mean, not as fast as my shit and not as much shield as my shit. Just like a much inferior version of what I'm playing. I wish the battle had animated, but I guess this episode's gonna be titled technical difficulties because dear gods have a lot of them. Oh shit, was that 10 wins? What an awful way to get the 10th win!
Voices guide me to victory.
Oh. We screenshot those, at least until we get tired of them. I mean, this really was just like life preserver and then make it work. Figure out what else I can do that's going to be good. I'm happy with this. I really enjoyed my first run of this game. I was not expecting to like skip a tutorial. I don't know if I did skip the tutorial. There's a lot of technical difficulties happening. I think the first run might just have tutorialized elements. I really don't know. But I had a blast playing it and I hope you had a blast watching it. I don't really know if I skipped the tutorial. I feel like there's just tutorialized elements that pop up the first time you see them in any run. I'm going to be playing on normal for 2 more games as my first runs of Pygmalion and Dooley, provided that I can figure out how to buy them because most of the main menu wasn't really working the first time I was in it. And then after that, I'll start doing ranked and I'll be uploading constantly for the Bazaar in the next couple of days. But for now, I'm done. I'm Rather Incoherent. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. It does help the channel grow. And lastly, a massive shout out to everyone supporting me on Patreon as patrons or YouTube as channel members. I cannot overstate my gratitude.